Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hello, everybody. My name is Asil Khan and I work as an English language instructor. And today's video, I am going to teach you infinitives and gerunds. Okay, point number one. Infinitives and gerunds, they are verbs, but their function is nouns. Infinitives and gerunds, they name activities. They name activities, okay? So we say these are the names of activities: to play, to talk, to speak, to walk, to listen, to watch, to run, to read. These are infinitives. Listening, swimming, playing, gaming, closing, mountain climbing, as we say, climbing. So these are gerunds. Number one, there are some certain verbs which are used with infinitives, but there are some certain verbs which are used with gerunds. Okay, some verbs which are used with infinitives. For example, we say with the word want, love, promise, decide, we use infinitives. For example, I promise to call you on time. She promises to come on time. I want to tell you something. I want to talk to you. I want to speak with you for a while. And I love to speak in English. I love to watch English movies. Okay, she loves to speak in English. So these are infinitives, and these are the names of activities. Okay, number two, gerunds. There are some certain and specific verbs which are used with gerunds. Okay, for example, like, dislike, doubt, enjoy. So these are verbs which are used with gerunds. Okay, I like singing. Okay, she enjoys staying on the beach. They doubt having a friendship with us. They doubt playing with us. They doubt. Okay, he doubts running a business with me. So with some certain verbs we use gerunds, with some certain verbs we use infinitives. Okay, so these infinitives and gerunds, they function as the subjects of verbs or as the objects of verbs. Okay, to sing songs is my hobby. So here I used to sing at the beginning of the sentence before a verb. So it functions as a subject. Okay, I love to sing songs. So here I used to sing after a verb, and it functions as an object of this verb. Okay, similarly with gerunds, we can use gerund as a subject or as the object of a verb. Okay, climbing on mountains is a great idea. So here climbing functions as a subject of this verb. So climbing is a great idea to climbing on mountains is a great idea. Swimming in the pool is exciting. Okay, swimming is a good exercise. Playing games is a great idea. So here I use them before the verbs, so they function as subjects. We can also use them after verbs, so they can use as objects. For example, I say for example, I love singing songs. So after love, I use singing, and it functions as an object now. Okay, they like swimming in the pool. Okay, we dislike staying out at night. So staying out at night, I use it after the verb dislike. That's why it functions as an object. So gerunds and infinitives, they can function as subjects or objects, and they are made of verbs, but they are actually nouns. They're not actually verbs, they are nouns because they are the names of activities. Okay, with sometimes with adjectives we can use the infinitives. For example, I'm happy to meet you. I am glad to talk to you today. It's nice to see you. So here it shows a purpose. So what's the purpose? I am happy. Why I'm happy? So it's just to meet you, to speak with you, to talk to you. Okay. And with some adjectives and prepositions, we use gerunds. For example, I am interested in playing cricket. She's in, okay, she, okay, I am pleased to talk to you. So here I used an adjective with the infinitive. So similarly, with we use gerunds with prepositions and adjectives as well. So, for example, I would say she's interested in playing cricket. I am bored with watching TV all the time. They are tired of working here all day. I am accustomed to I am accustomed to having this heavy meal. Okay, so we can use infinitives, gerunds with conjunctions as well. Normally, we use infinitives to show a purpose as well. We use it with in order to or so as to. For example, I have come here in order to talk to you. They okay, they joined this class in order to learn English. Okay, I came here so as to let you know about the new job or about the new plans. Okay, Bilal attends the class so as to learn English. Normally, we also use infinitives with some interrogative words as well. I don't know how to play cricket. Okay, she didn't remember what to do. Okay, I don't know where to hide. Okay, so here with where, with what, and with how, I used infinitives. As I say, infinitives are used with some interrogative words as well. Uh, for example, you can also say, okay, I am not sure where to hide. I am not sure what to do. So here I used infinitives with the interrogative words. Okay, so infinitives are also used to answer to a question to show its purpose. When we ask a question with why, so similarly, you can answer the question with an infinitive. Why do you want, okay, why do you come here? To learn English. Okay, why do you stay here every Sunday? To enjoy the weather. Okay, why do you visit your relatives on Sundays? To see them, to discuss some news, to discuss some family related issues. So with infinitives, you can answer the question why to show a purpose, to show why something is done, why something happens. Okay, and gerunds and infinitives, as I said earlier, they are used as nouns. So that's it. Okay, without, with there are some certain verbs which are used with gerunds. Okay. Okay, there are also some verbs which can either be used with gerunds or infinitives. For example, the word stop, begin, try, they can be used with gerunds or infinitives, both. Okay. Okay, for example, okay, she began to cry, she began crying. Okay, they began working on the project yesterday, or they began to work on the project yesterday. They started to work on the project yesterday, they started working on the project yesterday. So here I use start, begin with both gerunds and infinitives. Okay. You always forget to call me on time. You always forget calling me on time. Okay, I forgot to call you. Okay, she remembered to inform me about the news. She remembered informing me about the news. Okay, there is a concept, okay? When we use some verbs with gerunds and infinitives, so there is a change or in concept. For example, I remember calling you yesterday. I remember to call you yesterday. So whenever we use remember or another verb with an infinitive, it shows a responsibility, it shows a task, it shows an obligation. And when we use it with gerund, it only shows an activity, it only shows an action. Okay, for example, I remember to call you yesterday, so it was my responsibility to call you yesterday, and I remember calling you yesterday, so it's actually an activity in the past, and I remember it. I remembered. I still have it in my mind, so it has gone now. Okay, and we also use infinitives with the to plus in adjective. I am too tired to go to the swimming pool. He is too lazy to walk now. And we use infinitives with some modal auxiliaries as well. For example, he's going to go to Lahore tomorrow. They are going to go to Dubai the next week. Okay, I am going to watch a drama. He is used to, okay, he used to play cricket. Okay, they used to watch TV dramas. I am supposed to work harder. You are supposed to come on time. You ought to listen to your parents. They ought to understand the situations. So these are the usages of gerunds and infinitives. If you do have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section below. I will try to answer your questions on time. And I will also be sharing with you some some list of verbs which are used with gerunds and which are used with infinitives. So thank you. Goodbye for now. If you like the video and you learned something from this video, kindly share the video with others so they can also be benefited. Have a nice day. Goodbye.